Hello, Segregator here, and today I am going to be looking at what the future of this channel is, and yeah, that's basically it. I don't have a lot to rant about because Kotaku keeps posting clickbait, and I can't copy their articles like they copy other people's articles. Anyway, um, well, to be honest, that's kind of an issue where like nearly every single news source that I can think of is just posting nonstop clickbait. I'm not sure that's because we were having like a slow season, which I don't think it is. But like there was one review on Kotaku in the past like 2 days that I noticed on their headlines. Like the review for Shadows of Mordor, which a lot of other people are already doing reviews for, so I'm like, it's not really news. And everything else was Japanese culture stuff. Like, okay, cool. Japanese culture stuff. Where's the video games? Where's the video games? So, can you see this monitor? Let me see. No, you can't. That's unfortunate. I made a longer video that was about 23 minutes long, and I felt that was way too long. It's also, can you see this video? I think, if I get the right angle. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? 11 minutes in, 16 minutes to go on the audio. This isn't to actually finish the audio. That is to remove the noise from the audio. Yeah, I decided to go with some adjustments to see if I could get better quality audio. I don't know if it's going to be noticeable, and it's taking forever. So I think I'm just going to go with the phone. This actually looks like it's higher quality than the this Orbital AF webcam. This thing right here, it can do 1600 by 1400 at 5 frames per second. Isn't that awesome? Doesn't that make you want one? No? Yeah? Okay. So anyway, yeah, the most it can do is about 30 frames per second, but it's variable 5 to 30 frames per second, which is based on your processor, not on the Orbital AF. And it's also based on which port it's in, which I have it in USB 2.0 that's in the front, but I believe this isn't powered. So it's not actually getting, it's just going 5 frames per second, no matter which resolutions is that. I've tried several resolutions. So it looks terrible. This is the other webcam, similar results, but that's a much cheaper webcam. That's like a $30 webcam. This is like an $80 webcam. I don't understand. This is Carl Zeiss lens. Is it supposed to do something? Whatever. Anyway, I have this list that you can't see because I just tried to point it at the screen. You couldn't see. It's a lot of stuff. So this includes changes I have in store for the video. I'm going to try and condense this down to 10 minutes as opposed to the 20-minute video that I had before. And I hope that it's going to inform you on the direction that I'm going and maybe whether or not that's something you're into. So first thing is that I have a lot of stuff missing from my page that I thought was there. I haven't posted in about 2 years for various reasons. I lost a friend. I lost a hard drive as well. In the order of importance, you know, my friend more important than the hard drive, obviously. But in relevance to this, I don't know. That's a tough call. And anyway, so there's a lot of art that I need to create for this. There's a 714 by 402 photo for the Patreon page. Talk more about that in a second. 2560 by 1440 channel banner for YouTube, which it's not necessary. I mean, it's that large so that if somebody used it at a high resolution monitor, then it covers everything. But it also needs to account for the fact that someone viewing at a lower resolution will have a different picture. So there's a lot more like centering and stuff. And there's like a real art to it. I don't think I can do it. I think I'm going to have something like temporary. I've been working since this morning, so I look a little tired. Sorry. Let's see. I also need a page banner for my Facebook page. It's still out of date. I got to update information on all these pages. They're all missing stuff. I need an Obrius overlay picture or fan art or something. Fan art, right? Because there's a big black space when I do my webcam with certain resolutions because I'm playing a lot of older games now. I'm going to get on that in a second too. That don't have widescreen resolution options, so there's empty space on the screen, and I'm looking at ways to fill that up. Overlay makes the most sense. Yeah, I need a haircut. So links to all these different pages. I actually have a Facebook, YouTube, Blogger, Pinterest, and Twitter. They're not all linked together. Some of them don't like each other. YouTube will not link to Facebook properly. It's going to link to my Facebook instead of my page's Facebook. So it would post as me instead of as my page, which is not what I wanted to do. So that's currently, disabled. And then I have a Twitter set up for myself and a Twitter set up for Seiko Gekido, but I use Seiko Gekido for my original Twitter one. So my Twitter for this is actually Seiko Gekido _ super creative. I wonder if I can change that, but so it's linked that way. So there's a lot of little minor issues that I've been working out behind the scenes. Nothing that you're ever going to notice. So it's not really important that I go over that, I guess. But I just want you to know that I am working on some stuff behind the scenes. Okay, so there was something that I needed to do when I came back to this channel was look at what I had done in the past and see what I could build off of that. One of the things is my biggest Let's Play series was Let's Play The Void. If you followed that series all the way through, you probably got extremely pissed off because I could not figure out where I was going. That seems to be an Ice Pick Lodge sort of issue with their games. If I go back to play Let's Play The Void, I'm going to do it with a guide because I played Pathologic as well for a little while because I was wondering... sorry, I just got a really bad text message that popped up. That's really terrible. I'll finish this video real quick. Okay, so Let's Play The Void. That's... sorry, the text message is something about one of my friends being hospitalized, so I don't know what's up, and I really want to know, and that's distracting me. Anyway, Let's Play The Void. I'll go back to that, but I'm going to do it with a walkthrough. Pathologic was boring as heck, and it seemed like it was going to be an open world game because it has an economy and stuff like that, but it's actually an extremely linear game. The economy is an illusion. If you don't play in a specific way, then you will lose. The graphics in it aren't as good because it's an older game, but they're also not styled. I mean, they're styled, they have a purpose, just like these graphics have a purpose, but from an aesthetic standpoint, you're looking at a lot of poop-colored ground and houses that are old, that are the same house, just copied over and over again, and the distances between different points is a really, really long walk, and you just walk places over and over. It's like a walking simulator. It's terrible. Anyway, ENERGEH I'm going to try and do daily. I'm hoping to fit it in 10-minute chunks like this video. I'm coming up pretty close because of the delay right there. Tribes Ascend. I want to go back to that. It was a really fun game. I heard that they aren't supporting it as much as they could because of Smite, but that might be a rumor. When I played it, it felt like a complete game, to be honest. Updates were just kind of messing things up more than anything. When they updated and they put in a new weapon and suddenly that weapon wasn't balanced against everything else, that happened at least twice, I think. So I think it's better if they don't do updates with new weapons, to be honest. I would like to see more maps if they're not doing map updates, and I think there was something wrong with private servers, so that's an issue. League of Legends, I don't have any plans for League of Legends. I'm really bored with that game, to be honest. I've been bored for a really long time with that game. Played almost every champion every way. The same kind of thing with Dota 2. I might come back to League of Legends. Azur looks interesting, but he's underpowered. Blood Omen, A Legacy of Kain was one of the series I was working on. I was a little over enthusiastic in that series. I was trying to draw on Robaz as inspiration, and I think it's ended up sounding weird because that's not really me. I want to go back to that because I actually have the entire Legacy of Kain series. I'd like to do it in sequence. So I'm going to figure out how I can do that in the best way. I might do cuts and stuff. Clive Barker's 9, I just started up. Check that video out. I might include an annotation here. That one it's a really fun game. we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna start recording after this, after I'm done recording this, and I'm probably just gonna cancel the larger video because whatever. I'll hold on to it for a little while in case somebody wants to see it. But yeah, there's future games that I have on my list. Deadly Premonition. That's a game that my friend Leo used to love a lot. Who always tried to get me to play it because it's a really confusing horror game that makes absolutely no sense, cult classic kind of thing. And yeah, it could be really fun to watch. Dota 2 gameplay tutorials and maybe some like sub tourneys. I'm not sure if you guys are into Dota 2. I have a lot of fun with that game. They just did a big patch that changes a lot of like the base parts of the game. It really shakes things up. They had to hotfix some of the XP changes because they were just too drastic. So that says a lot. Like I really want to try that out. And they put the techies in. I haven't even played the techies since original Dota because I mean I used to play Dota when it first came out. So on the mods, not Dota 2, but the actual mod Dota. Man, like that was so long ago. Like you actually look back, it's like I think before 2005. It's around there. It's a really long time, almost 10 years. Archage, I'm playing that with some friends, but the queues kind of made it difficult. The queues are a lot better now. I might play that more, but time is an issue. If I can record it, then I will, but currently it's having some fits with RAM on this computer and crashes randomly. It takes forever to load. I think it might have something to do with the hack shield. Whatever. Strife is fun. I don't know if I have enough space to reinstall it on this computer, but I've been playing that a little bit. I played it a little bit during the beta, and it seemed alright. I might go back to that because it had some cool things. I like the pet system. Requiem Avenging Angel is a game from like 1998 that was recommended in a forum post from like 2006 when they said, if you like this game, then you'll like that game. And I was like, well, I do like that game, so I'll like this game, right? So I downloaded that, and like it is so old that I had to do like ridiculous things to get it to work on a modern computer because of just even back when it was first came out, it still had legacy issues because it was using like old programming techniques when they were just transitioning into Windows 98. Like it was one of the first games for Windows 98. That's how old it was. So that's interesting. Vampire Bloodlines with mods. That I've been wanting to do for a while, but there haven't been a lot of great mods for it. But there are a couple that are on the horizon. I don't know if they finished. They got funded, and they said that they were like 100% except for models or something like that. I'm going to keep checking in on that and see if anything's done. But there are also some mods that are already out there, like Camarilla Edition, that change some things up, make it a little bit more interesting. Really like that game. So that'd be fun. And I guess that's it. I'm gonna go find out what happened with my friend and then record stuff. So yeah, have a great day. Like, comment, subscribe if you have suggestions for anything. Let me know, and I'll see you later.